Des, how about the news about the elephant being named after you today?
I didn't know it was actually named after me. I didn't know, but that's pretty cool. That his name Fitz. That's pretty cool. Fitz family.
What was last week? Looking at the offense and watching the film, what was it? Was there any common thread with the MAs that you guys had?
It's not focus. With a team like Clemson, a team like defending national champs, all that. We have to do everything perfect or very close to perfect. So when they give us certain looks and we call a certain play, we expect to execute it. And when he doesn't execute, you can't have that against a team like Clemson. So, the game that we looked against Clemson, like the North Carolina game, we saw certain plays that worked, saw certain things that they did that kept them in the game against a great team like them. And we just fell short of that. But looking forward, we got to just do what we got to do. It's a new week, Virginia, bounce back week. So
Just when plays don't go right, obviously, just like you said, there were just mistakes across the board. How much does that throw you guys out of rhythm offensively, you think?
it does a little bit, but we know what we can do. We showed it. We just got to go back to our basics, focus up, and do everything right. If all 11 guys do their job and their assignment, it's pretty hard to stop us.
Does that loss affect the confidence level of where the offense was?
No, we understood, like Coach Leffert said, we understood Sunday coming back in. We watched our corrections. We walked back, ran back through it on Sunday, and I feel like everything has come back into place. So I feel like the offense is not going to be shy like that anymore.
Virginia does have a lot of length, especially in the DBs. What have you seen with them on film, and how good are they defensively?
Yeah, they're pretty. They're athletic with that length. Those corners and their safeties can run. The best corner, number 34, I think he might be out. I'm not sure for how long, but watching the other players step up in their positions. Number 15 got switched from safety to corner, so he's kind of new in that position a little bit. So just looking over the tape, looking over the last game that they played, finding certain formations that other teams have ran that's similar to ours, see what players will work and everything. So we're just doing a lot of film study.
Is it any different with Evan or Malik? I mean, because they've been, Coach said you're probably going to continue to kind of switch it up. Is it any different for the rest of the offense about who's back there?
No, I don't think the offense or anybody looks back there and seems a certain way when another quarterback's put in or anything. I feel like the whole offense, all 10 other guys other than the quarterback, feel like both guys can handle the job. Both guys, we won't miss a beat with both guys in there. So I feel like that's a confidence booster with both guys. So,
Is there ever an adjustment that you need to make as a receiver on the type of ball they throw?
No, not really. Just kind of like I said in the other interviews that over the summer we worked on that. Like Seth would work with Evan, and I would work with Puma, and Tutu would work with Malik, and then we'll switch it up, and then different guys going to everybody, so everybody knows how certain guys run their routes, how certain guys throw the ball. So we just got that timing down.
Just, you mentioned that Sunday come back in and watch a film. What are those Sundays like for you guys?
Well, first we come in, we just watch film, watch the whole entire game film. Coach Brew is very technical, so we probably go over each play probably about 5 minutes, which is good for the receivers. But just knowing what you did wrong and knowing not to do that again, knowing how not to do that again, and knowing why you did that in the first place, that's I feel like kind of the best thing about corrections. You got to know what made you do the wrong thing, and knowing what made you do the wrong thing, not doing it again. So
Yes.
just going to do that.
Haven't had a Sunday after a loss like that in 3 weeks now. Just when you come in on this past Sunday, you a little bit more motivated. Or is it a little
It's definitely a little bit more motivated. I feel like everybody had a bad taste in their mouth, coming off of wins in a row. Nobody, likes to lose, obviously. And then we kind of felt that game was a good test for us, and not to be able to, pass the test. I feel like everybody kind of just has a bad taste in their mouth, so I feel like there was a little energy this Sunday. Everybody was up a little bit more. Everybody was a little bit more tuned and focused. So I'm excited for this week.
Good.
Appreciate it.